Hello, welcome back to Skull Sunday. It's May 2026. I'm Skull Ryan, and let's relax with some Simpsons Hit and Run. Masterpiece of a game. I play this annually around October, but this year I just couldn't wait. First thing I want to do, shout out to the channel members. We've got James Jackson, Moo Moo Buckaroo, Project Libertad, The Web Slinger, and Andre Hernandez. We have been absolutely smashing it lately, lads. This month, our onslaught of videos began with a member request of the Death Throws, a gang of carnival criminals who do crime by throwing shit at people. They were so fun, dude. They were like the perfect villains for Hawkeye. And speaking of perfect villains, Marvel vs. Loki had the Norse god of banter cause mischief for Marvel heroes. He was actually hilarious as well. I love when he pushed them people over on the subway because they were in his way. Then we had a bit of a change of pace. I played some video games instead of reading comics. We took on all the Sinister Six as Spider-Man throughout 6 different games. I did have a great time making that one because I got to play some great video games. Underrated Aquaman villains had some deep sea dangers. My favourite was probably the Fisherman. He could have been a class rival for Arthur. And this month actually had 5 Fridays, so we also got to see Knockoff Spider-Man Villains Volume 2. We brought in some copyright-free felons for Spidey to fight, and it set us up nicely for the conclusion of the Scourge of the Underworld saga. I've also launched something that I'm calling Pull List, little one-off videos where we talk about more general things than storylines, but I'll still be talking about a lot of storylines, of course. Like we chatted about Miguel O'Hara being the coolest Spider-Man, the way Brian Bendis failed to do justice to Ultimate Spider-Man villains, Aunt May's disastrous love life, Foggy Nelson's great plot to pull Karen Page, and more. One such video is about how I think Spider-Man Noir is a cool guy with a cool story, but I don't think the new show's going to really adapt much of the comic. I'll probably watch it once I've figured out how. I don't really want to get Amazon or MGM, whatever the hell it's coming out on. Let's have a bit of music, and as we're talking about Spider-Man Noir, let's have some music from his appearance in the Shattered Dimensions game. Masterpiece, mate. Perhaps the best villain song in the whole game. This is Hammerhead's theme. That was pretty weird, wasn't it, hearing such a hard song while watching The Simpsons Hit and Run? I love Shattered Dimensions, but a lot of the game's soundtrack is rather generic. The main theme especially doesn't really bring specifically Spider-Man to mind, but that Hammerhead Noir theme is perfect. It feels like ages ago now because it was on the 2nd of the month, but I went to Liverpool Comic Con this year and I had a boss time. I'm going to try and go, I think, every 2 years. My favourite part was seeing everyone's costumes. I assumed it was only America that went all out on costumes, but we had some boss ones, mate. I did make a short on the day that goes through some of my favourite bits of the day, and if you live local too, I'd defo recommend it. I think I have a hidden talent for finding silly issues of Daredevil, because last year I managed to buy the Micah Sin debut issue, and this year I found these 2. These are the issues where Matt is hunted down by little girl robots, and in one scene, someone sees him push one down an elevator shaft, and when they call him out on it, he turns around to them and he says, "Don't know what you mean, mate. I'm blind." I do really enjoy early Daredevil. I smashed through those Marvel Masterworks I bought in like a day just because I just consumed it, you know what I mean? Even the Kazar bits had me hooked, it's just fun. Also this month, I smashed through the comic series Untold Tales of Spider-Man, and it was pretty good, you know. It's set between issues of Stan Lee's original run, so think like issue 1 of Untold takes place between issue 1 and 2 of Amazing, and so on. There was one issue that was the standout. It was about Mary Jane when she was young, knowing the shy boy next door was secretly the bombastic Spider-Man, and I thought that was just brilliant. Oh, and at one point, the Eel teamed up with Electro. Two absolutely based bad guys broing out together was lovely to see. We'll have another song at this point. Let's do one from this Simpson game, because the dissonance then was just blowing my mind. Though Lisa is my least favourite Simpson, her driving theme is so great, we'll do that. This is Harbour Hustle. Earlier this month I drove a few miles out because I heard legend of a cool comic shop called Kraken Comics in Bebington, and you know what? The legends were true, it was boss. It was like half bookshop, half cafe, the coffee was lovely and the graphic novel selections were top notch. You could tell they had great taste because they had a framed Spider-Man meets Spider-Man 2099 on the wall, and I come away with this. Flash Rebirth, one of the best Flash comics there ever was, and so far about halfway through it, it is boss. Also this week, mate, I got a big pizza, big bottle of cherry pop, and watched Spider-Man 1, 2 and 3. Even after all these years, they truly are amazing. Mate, I was sitting there feeling like a kid again while I was watching 1. What a perfect comic book movie. Regarding Spider-Man 2, I have a confession. When I was a dumb kid, I thought 2 was a bit boring, thought it was too slow of a movie. Kid Ryan was eager for Spidey action. That's because I didn't understand the raw cinema of character development that Spider-Man 2 really is. And then, the actual Spidey action we do get is next level, mate. No movie will ever top the train fight scene. Nothing in the MCU comes even close. And Spider-Man 3, what can I say that hasn't been said? It's goofy and campy, but it's got heart. It's bittersweet to watch knowing that that's the end. If only Sony hadn't meddled and bottled it and rebooted, we might still be getting Toby's Pizza today. That company truly is its own worst enemy. Speaking of Spidey bottling it, issue 1000's coming up, and to no one's surprise, I think it looks a bit crap. They're hyping up an all-new villain no one cares about to ruin Peter's life, or rather to ruin, what's left of his life, instead of using one of the many beloved and proper villains he's fought in his last 1000 issues. I don't want to linger on the negative, but come on dude, let's just put 616 Spider-Man out of his misery already. Coming up for June, we've got some masterpieces, dude. Starting us off will be a member request by Moo Moo Buckaroo for Warlord, which is this badass sword and sorcery story. Oh, and quick reminder to members, you do all get monthly requests, so leave a comment what you want to see and I'll crack on with them. I'm currently working on one of James Jackson's requests for future Spider-Man, so keep an eye out for that. I don't want to spoil exactly what's coming up, but after Warlord we've got a Spider-Man video, a Superman video, and another installment in the Marvel vs series. So, I'm going to use our final piece of music as a cheeky hint of what's to come. This is Catch That Train from Spider-Man. Enter Electro. The sun has finally returned to England, so I'm going to go sit in front of me fan. Thanks for coming, and I'll see you soon, mate.